back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas day 7, and today we're going to be doing an empty house tour. I probably should have done this tour a lot sooner. We bought this house in August, got possession in October, and then we started renovations. I should have started this before we started doing some of the renovations, but I didn't. So here we are. We're pretty far along the renovations. There's just a few things that we need to finish up. I'll go through the house, I'll show you the things that we did change and the things that still need to be changed, which aren't a lot because we are almost there and hopefully we can move in soon, but who knows, it feels like it's never going to happen. So out here on the front of the house, we had a few things changed. We redid the walkway and the stairs. We chose a black granite with white decorative stone in between each step. Our steps used to look like our neighbors here. And one change that we want to do that hasn't been implemented yet is that we want to paint our front door black. We've told our contractors this since the beginning, however, they waited too long to start on the painting of the door. By the time they got to it, they said that they could do the inside of the door, but they could not do the outside of the door because it was too cold. Another feature of the house that we want to change is the front foyer tile. We have chosen a porcelain white marble tile to replace this one. Hopefully that will be done soon, although that was something that our contractors knew they had to do at the beginning, but then just informed us that they will not be doing that. We have to get someone else to do. So that's been frustrating, but hopefully we can get this changed soon because we want to move in as soon as possible. So also here in the front foyer, we have our coat closet. Okay, size, it's not a huge coat closet, but it has built-in shelves, which are really nice, and space for me and Jason to put our coats. I'll have to do seasonal coat swapping, but it will do. It's nice to have a coat closet. So here we have the living room. It's right beside the front door when you come in. It's not a very big living room. This house isn't very wide, so there's not too much space to work with. However, I kind of like it because it gives a very cozy vibe in here. I think it's going to be great, especially in the winter, just to cozy up and watch TV. Here we're going to have an L-shaped couch that runs along this half wall and then along the window wall here. Our TV will hang up on a wall here, and then hopefully we can fit in a coffee table, and we're hoping to have an entertainment unit here, but I'm not sure if that's all going to fit. It is a very tight space. We are used to that since we have been living in condos, but I don't know, this space just feels like even a little bit smaller than a condo, but I'm super excited for it, and I'm not that upset that we have a small living room. Here we have the dining room. Right now it's a pretty nondescript room. It actually feels more just like a hallway from the living room to the kitchen. It is kind of a bigger space, but right now the dining room table that we have at our condo is quite small. We just got it and it was kind of expensive, so we want to keep it, but we don't know how it's going to look in this room since it is kind of really big. We were actually thinking about switching this to be the living room and that to be the dining room, but we felt like it just didn't make sense because you want your dining room to be next to your kitchen. So we're going to keep this as the dining room. But right now it obviously doesn't look anything like a dining room. It's just kind of random wide open space. Made a few changes in here. The light just above me, we have changed out for a more modern one. Just off the dining room on the main level is our powder room. You'll notice that every bathroom in this house has a really strong theme. This one is definitely no different. This one might actually be the strongest of all the themes. It's a very bold wallpaper. We kind of like it, so we're probably going to be keeping this. Another really weird thing is that the owners of this house took all of the bathroom mirrors with them when they left. Apparently they're allowed to do it as long as the mirrors aren't bolted into the wall, and I think they might have been though, because you can kind of see here where it looks like something was bolted into the wall, so I'm pretty sure that was the mirror. So I don't think they were actually supposed to take it, but they did, and we're just gonna move on with our life. So here's another feature of the house that I absolutely love. I am so excited to have a fireplace in the house. However, the positioning of this fireplace is very odd and very peculiar and very unfortunate. Right now you are sitting on the wet bar, so that is kind of directly across from the fireplace, and then off to this side over here is where the dining room is going to be, and then the wall is like right here where the dining room ends. And we're obviously not going to have our dining room table like right up against this wall. It's going to be like way over there. So the positioning of this fireplace actually makes zero sense. There's no way to like really sit in front of it and enjoy it. It's not like there's just like this kind of hallway here from the dining room to the kitchen that has the wet bar on one side, so it just doesn't really make sense. It's not like we can put like two cozy chairs here to snuggle up to the fire. But I am a little bit, the house has a fireplace, I just wish it was in a better location, like in the dining room, in the living room, just not like in between rooms. It's a very odd choice that they made, but it's still a very nice feature. We had this shelf here painted black. It used to just be the natural wood before. And up here is where our TV will go. And again, it's a little bit of an odd positioning, but we can get the wall brackets that has the TV come out and then angled so that we can watch TV while we're eating, because we like to do that, and we usually do that in the living room on the couch. But now that we have a TV that can swing out, maybe we'll actually eat at our dining room table, which we've used probably a total of 5 times since we bought it last year. We are also thinking about painting the fireplace white. I think we have decided on it. This is an example of what brick will look like after it's painted white, and I think it'll look really nice. I don't particularly like the natural brick look for this house personally. I think just like a cleaner white will just tie the house together better. So here, just off the kitchen and across from the fireplace, we have the wet bar. It has even more storage and a nice beverage fridge, which I'm super excited for that. Hopefully that will help keep a lot of the stuff out of the main fridge so that we'll have so much more space. And now that we have this, we can put a bunch of drinks in here, wine and other kinds of drinks. So that will hopefully free up so much space from the fridge. So here is one of my favorite rooms in the house. We're in the kitchen, obviously. One of the reasons why we are moving and we did buy a house is because our current kitchen has no storage space, like almost nothing. Here, what you can see right now is only half of the storage space that this kitchen has, so I'm really excited about that. All of our appliances here in the kitchen are Miele, which I hear is a good brand, so excited about that. We have a gas stove. Our fridge, I feel like, is not that much bigger than the one we have in the condo. I think it's kind of a small fridge, which I'm not too excited for, because that's another problem we're having in our condo, is that our fridge is too small. We always pack it so full and I can never find what I'm looking for, and then by the time I do, half the time it's gone bad. So I'm hoping that we do not have the same issues and that all the food fits in there nicely. But we will have to see when we move in. It also comes with this huge sink. Pretty excited about that. I can fit more dishes in there before I have to do them. Here we have the other side of the kitchen, and as you can see, there is tons of storage. We have this huge pantry cupboard here. And also just more storage above the breakfast nook table with more cupboards way up at the top where I can't reach. So here we have the back door. There's like a nice little space here when you come in. Not really sure what we're gonna do with this space. We might put a cabinet just right here for more storage, although we don't really need more storage because we do have plenty in the kitchen. But we might maybe get a shoe rack and maybe somewhere to put our coats. Where we park the car is just right out the back door, out the backyard, and into the alleyway behind the house. So it might be nice to just be able to have a little area here to get ready to go out when we are taking the car out. So out here in the backyard, we have this nice little deck. It's not too big, but it's an okay size. A little table over here where we be able to have meals outside when it gets a little bit warmer. It is kind of like an L-shaped deck, and it does kind of like come out weirdly here. And there's very like small space here, as you can see. But it does have this nice extra little board that flips up, so there's more surface area. So like, you know, if you have people over, there's space for people to stand and put drinks or food or whatever, so that's quite nice. We're probably going to get this deck redone, however, it's winter time right now, and so we're not going to really worry about that until the spring. We're thinking about getting this part just cut off completely, just so we have some more open space down here in the actual backyard, since like, I don't know how useful this will be. Like, we'll just have a table over there, that's what we'll eat. So here is the backyard. I'm not 100% sure what we are going to do with it. We haven't really discussed it. I do know that we want to get like an artificial fire pit for when people come over, so we'll probably have some nice seating along here. So there was talk about having a hot tub, however, I don't think that we'll actually use it that often, so I don't really think that we should spend the money on that. That you have a laundry room. I am so excited about having a laundry room. There is tons of storage space, so much, I don't even know what you would even put in here. There's tons of storage space in here, tons of storage space above the washer and dryer. You have the sink, and here at the back of the laundry room is the cold room. It kind of freaks me out in here. It smells funny, and I always think someone's hiding in here for some reason. So I don't really like it down here. Probably won't use it very much, but it's all good to know. It's good, I guess it's a good thing to have. I'm not really sure. My favorite feature of this laundry room, however, is definitely this very large folding table. I'm hoping that because we have a folding table, I'll fold every load of laundry after it comes out of the dryer, and then we won't have this mountain of clean laundry that we have now. So I'm just like super excited to have a completely dedicated room for just laundry. But here you can see that the washer and dryer choice was a bit of an odd one. They are definitely too big for the space. The door doesn't open up all the way. It like hits the wall because it's so big. And then another really interesting thing is that the dryer's door opens the opposite way. Kind of an awkward thing when I'm putting anything from the washer into the dryer. I kind of have to awkwardly lean over. That's not ideal, but I mean, having a nice and big washer and dryer means that I have to do less loads of laundry, so that's a plus. So here we have the spare bedroom. It's a pretty normal rectangular bedroom, nothing really all that special about it. It's nice that it has some windows. I'm hoping to have a lot of people stay over since we have a spare room. All my family lives out of town, a lot of my friends live out of town, so I'm hoping that since we have a spare bedroom, people will come and stay. Jason thinks that no one will come and stay, because no one really does now, but we also don't have anywhere for people to sleep. So I'm hoping that now that we have a dedicated room for guests, that people will actually come over. This bedroom has one of the only closets that doesn't have built-in shelves. It's just a regular run-of-the-mill closet, but I mean, that'll do for guests. So here's the guest bathroom. It's just right down the hall from the guest bedroom. As you can see, the old owners chose another bold wallpaper for this bathroom. It's a small bathroom. It just has a shower and a toilet, no bathtub. So a really cool feature that this bathroom has are heated floors. I think that the rec room just down the hall from this one also has a heated floor, and the two bathrooms upstairs on the second level are both heated floors as well, which is really cool. Again, they have taken the mirror out of this bathroom, which is super annoying. In this bathroom, you can clearly see that something was bolted into the wall. So I'm not really sure how they got away with taking the mirrors, but oh well. Just down the hall from the spare bedroom and the guest washroom, we have this very nice second, I would say, coat closet. As you can see, there is a ton of shoe storage or any other kind of storage that you would like, and also a place to hang more coats or extra clothing. It might be where we keep our coats when they're off season. We haven't really decided yet. Down here in the basement we have the rec room. It's a pretty large room. We were going to make half of this room into the living room, but I have a sneaking suspicion that even if we do make it into kind of like a living room, that we're not going to use it that often. So I definitely would prefer to use the living room upstairs, but Jason really wants to make this into like a TV watching area, maybe for when people come over, although when people come over we don't really watch TV with them that often, so I don't know. What I was really excited about when I actually first saw this house is that they had this big room, because I really like having a home gym. I have never gone to a professional gym before, or like one where you have to pay for. I've only ever worked at our home, so I'm really excited that we have such a big space. Yeah, so then just TV will go over here. Well, I think we're gonna put our current L-shaped couch down here, so we'll just go off in this corner there. And then we're gonna be probably getting a treadmill or something that we can put back in that little nook, and then I can just have my yoga mat out all year round. I don't have to put it away so like I do now when we're in the condo, so that will be really nice. I'm really excited about that. So we're just up here on the second level of the house. This is where most of the bedrooms are. There are 3 bedrooms up here, however, we don't need a 4-bedroom house, so we are turning 2 of the bedrooms into offices. They're also very small rooms, so they make quite good offices. As you can see behind me, the biggest reason why we can't move in right now is because none of our stairs in this house have railings. We haven't wanted to move in before the railings get put in, because with movers, we don't want them moving heavy, large items up and down stairs without railings, because that's just really unsafe. So hopefully they'll be here on December 9th, which is in a few days. So hopefully we'll have the railings up so that we can finally move in. But I'm not holding my breath because so many things have gone wrong and it's taken so much longer than I ever thought it would. But no guarantees, because with contractors, you just never know what's going to happen. So I'm not holding my breath, but I am hopeful. So there you are. Here in the master bedroom, it is a really nice bedroom. It has a lot of nice little touches and fine details that make it a really nice space. However, the house is not that big, so the bedroom isn't that big either. I would say it's probably just slightly bigger than a standard condo size bedroom, but it's definitely gonna fit our bed and our nightstand tables, so it won't be a problem. Also, a very nice touch about this bedroom is that it has an entire wall of a built-in closet. So we don't have to worry about putting in a dresser or anything else. Since it's the entire wall, it gives plenty of storage space for clothing. I think we've decided that Jason will use the storage space in the bedroom for all of his clothing, and I will use my office since it has a bunch of built-in closets as well for my clothes storage. Yeah, there's tons of storage in here. It's quite nice. There's a bunch of built-in shelves. These shelves even pull out, which is a very nice touch. There's a bunch of built-in drawers and just places to hang and hooks and everything you need. And so hopefully this will fit all of Jason's clothes, because he does have a lot. However, one thing that is not good about having an entire wall of built-in storage is that it is directly across from the foot of the bed. So that means that we cannot have a TV here. We love watching TV in bed, so we definitely need to have one. Here up on the wall, there is a small gap and a place to put the TV, so we'll have to hang the TV up here and then have another one of those swivel arms so that we can comfortably watch TV in bed. So another nice feature about this room is that it has its own balcony. Not too big in size, but it's It'll be good for laying out. As you can see, it already has the modern glass railings, so we don't have to change those. Definitely excited about using that in the summertime, but for the winter time, we won't be able to enjoy it for quite some time. Cool feature about this room is that the lights come with their own remote. So when you're in bed, you don't even have to get up, you just hit. Another feature that makes this bedroom amazing is the ensuite washroom. This washroom is so gorgeous. I love the completely marbled walls, soaker tub. I love that it has its own separate shower. And the his and her sink with plenty of storage space. And I love that it has so much more storage space because right now in our condo, all of my stuff is all around the sink and I constantly knock it over and onto the ground. So I love that there's so much storage space in here that I will be able to put everything away and it can look nice and tidy, and I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to move in here. As you can see, again, they have taken the mirrors. However, this time I think that they were perfectly within their rights to take the mirrors, because as you can see here, they left the hooks where the mirror was clearly hanging. One thing about this bathroom that I'm not a fan of are these lights. However, it's just going to be too much of a pain to change them, so we're just going to leave them in here. They don't go with this bathroom at all. They look very like medieval and very old-fashioned. And this bathroom looks very modern and nice and clean, so I'm not really sure why they went with that, but they did. And we're probably going to leave them. Here we have the second bathroom on the second floor, and in this bathroom the old owners definitely went with the theme of having very boldly decorated washrooms. This one looks like it's fit for a Russian oligarch. It is a little bit more understated now that they've taken the mirror away. That definitely just put it over the top, but the golds are just very yellow and very in your face. We were thinking about changing them because even though I love gold, this is not the kind of gold for me, but we realized that to take some of the fixtures, especially in the shower, just out of the wall, it would really mess up the tile and it would be really expensive to fix that. So I think we're gonna leave it. Also, this bathroom is probably not gonna get that much use since me and Jason are the only people who will be really up here. Guests won't really be up here, so we can just use our master bathroom. And another feature of this house that's made me realize that I am getting old is the linen closet. So I'm super excited to have a dedicated closet where I can just shove all the towels and pillows and sheets and not have to worry about taking up any other space. So I am so excited to have this closet. So here we have Jason's office. It's only slightly bigger than mine. It's definitely a little bit longer, but not too much. And width-wise, it's actually exactly the same, except that because of the built-in closets, it kind of shortens the space a little bit. But without those, they are both exactly 7 feet across. Jason wanted this one. He wanted to make a room, and I was more than happy to oblige because I definitely wanted that closet space. But yeah, this is just a standard rectangular room. Here in his office, it only has one closet. It's a pretty small closet. It does have a little bit of built-in shelf, but for the most part, it's just a small closet. But he'll probably be shoving more clothes in here since the man has way too much. So here at the end of the hall, we have my office. Again, this house is not very big, so some of the rooms are pretty small. When we saw this house, what kind of made me fall in love with it is that the 2 bedrooms up here were really small and made perfect for offices. Since we don't plan on starting a family, it just works so well for us. We don't need a huge house, and the fact that this was a 4-bedroom where we could have everything we wanted, we could have our bedroom, 2 offices, and a spare room really sold me on this house. What really made me want this office is the fact that it has a bunch of storage. Right now, me and Jason share a closet, and he takes up more than 2/3 of it. I probably get like 1/4 of the closet, so when I saw these, I was just so excited, and I really, really wanted this one. I have a bunch of drawers, and again, there's a bunch of built-in shelves in the closet, so that's quite nice. There's just so much space. It goes really far back in here. And also just right behind the camera is another closet. So there's plenty of storage space in here. It's really small, but I'm really excited. I'm super excited to start decorating in here. I really want a nice comfy chair just in this corner where I can look at the window and read and just kind of have like a comfy, cozy corner here. And then my desk will be just like right here with a nice chair, and I'll be facing out the window. I'm just like really excited to be decorating. The colors I really want in here are white, a nice deep forest green, golds, and yellows. So I'm hoping the chair will be a nice forest green. I'll get a bunch of like little plants, and we'll just have gold and yellow accents. Second closet in this room. Again, it has beautiful built-in shelves, another place to hang some clothing, another bar under here to hang more clothing. Just plenty of storage space. I am super excited. I cannot wait to move in and to start decorating. And that concludes my empty house tour. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, we are hoping that the railings will be put in soon and that we can move in soon. But again, not holding our breath. Hopefully once we are moved in, we can show you what it looks like furnished. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.